Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to Stanley Park Community Church. My name is Stephanie Schmidtke, and I'm glad you're with us. If you're new here, check out in the comments below. We have a virtual connection card, and if you fill that out, we are going to make a donation to a local charity on your behalf. So please take the time to do that. And for the rest of you, good to see you. I don't know what your week has been like, but man, unrolling this whole online school thing has been quite all-consuming at our house. We have an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 5-year-old who are all needing to get onto a computer and digitally submit work. And thank goodness the 3-year-old does not need to submit anything digitally to anyone. That's all I can say about that. We're getting organized. We're figuring it out. We're learning as we go. And at our church, same thing. So there are some things that are starting up. There are some things that we are figuring out, and we need to let you know about those. So I'm going to turn this part of the service over to Kate for some announcements.
Good morning, Stanley Park. I'm Kate, if you don't know already, and I am here to read you your morning announcements off my fancy dancy clipboard. So let's get started. Connect groups have begun. If you're not yet in one, don't miss out on these 30-minute Zoom groups where we can share, encourage, and belong. All are welcome. See the link in the notes to join. Bible listening group is Tuesday at 11. If you could spend more time in the Word and want to connect with others, please email Pastor John for the invite to that. And lastly, if you are finding creative ways to show the love of Jesus to those around you, we would love to celebrate that together. So please send an email to the church with a photo or a write-up of how you are showing the love of Christ to the world. And if you don't want that posted on Facebook, please let us know. I hope you are all staying safe, staying healthy, and staying indoors. Enjoy the service. Bye.
Thank you, Kate. All right. As we worship together, as we gather and we're in our own homes and maybe in our pajamas, that's okay, because God is not limited by needing a certain style of music or even any music at all. We can worship Him without even words. And so certainly without a full gathering and worship band, right? Worship is not just music. It is like the state of our hearts, and saying to God that we love Him, that He's worthy, that we trust Him. Also, I love the Psalms for how they pour out their lack of trust, and they're wondering, where are you, God? What are you doing? God can handle anything we throw at Him. He can handle our best days and our worst days, right? And we come to Him as beloved children, and we're just called to abide in His love, right? So, our worship songs and the songs that I've chosen this morning, I would love to follow on Linda's instructions to you last week to find a way this morning to connect with God that makes sense for you. So if you just want to let these songs play in the background and spend some time journaling, to be perfectly honest, through parts of the worship last week, Easter Sunday, I just sat and cried because it was talking to my heart, but also I was sad for, we weren't hosting the huge big family gathering that we do every year, and that's hard. And John and Brad are about to speak on where the disciples were at the week after Easter, and that period of time where change was in progress but not fully realized, and the expectations that they had weren't met, and yet something even more incredible was happening, but it was all still in progress and a lot of uncertainty. And so we're kind of living in that right now as well, aren't we? And so I picked those songs, the songs for this morning, with that in mind, the need to call ourselves to be the church, even here, even now, especially here, especially now, right? And what does that look like? And then just the reminder that we need each other, that we're better together. That's the first song. And then that God takes it all and makes it new. The old has gone, the new has come. We're in a time of great change. New is coming. And what that's going to exactly look like, I don't know. But I'm reminded again and again that God is faithful and that he makes beautiful things out of the dust, beautiful things out of us. So that's my call to you this morning. So I want you to worship God however that looks for you, in your pajamas. He doesn't care. And I want you to hear his heart for us as a church and for you as an individual, that you are loved, and that he has a plan. And so God, have your way. You know what we need. You know our hearts. Have your way, Lord Jesus.